So centering your bowl, the beginning steps are the same as your cylinder. I'm going to use my pieces of clay that I had from my cylinder. Again, you want to eyeball it to be as close to centered as you can before you stick it on. You don't want to stick it on and then have it way off to one side. Again, I'm just going to wiggle it and make sure it's not going anywhere. Okay, so with the bowl, I'm going to rasp again a little bit. This edge, just a small amount so it's straight. I don't want to take everything off of it. And the bottom so it's flat. So I'm going to show you two ways that you can do this with the bowl. I'll show you this second way too, but you can do it with the cylinder too, but it's a little easier to do it the first way that I showed you. So again, I'll do the line on the top. So the second way is to do it on the side. So I'll hold my needle tool still and I'll let it drag and it's going to hit and miss. So I'm going to stop the wheel. So what we'll see is that it should pretty much match up. Where my line is closest to the edge, it's got to move that direction. Well, the way on the side that it works is that wherever it's hitting, that's closest to me, so I need to move it away from there. So these two things line up, which is good, which means that this is centered the same as this. So I have to slide everything in this direction. Okay, so I slid that a little bit in that direction. I'm going to take my sponge, I'm going to wipe out my lines on the side and on the top. And then I'll just do both again. So again, you can do the top or the side. Keep in mind you don't want to be gouging your needle tool into it. I'm going to stop the wheel. Okay, so now my line on the side, you'll notice, well, you probably can't see it that well on there. It goes further around than it did before, so it goes almost halfway around, whereas before it was only maybe a quarter of the way around. And it's still fairly well lining up with where I'm seeing it on the top as well, in terms of where it needs to go. So we're going to move it that way again a little bit more. Wipe out our lines. New lines. So that might be it, because I think that went all the way around. Let's see. Looks good on the top, and the line is going all the way around the bowl evenly, which means that it's centered. Okay? So I'm just going to wipe these lines out again.